It's week 5 of the National Football League, and our focus is on Kyle Pitts. It was a solid week for him last time out. 114 rushing yards. It's the Colts and the Eagles, and it comes your way next.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the... Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. Taken at the goal line. Oh, some strong running. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season in Oklahoma.
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you talk about it being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass, that's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Hurts sets up to throw it. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And A.J. going to pick up an Eagles first down as he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Throwing is Hurts. Looking for A.J. Brown again, and he's got it again. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to bring up second down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Well, he short arms that one just a bit. It's low and incomplete. You look at this Colt defense, and they've been dreadful against the run. No getting around to number 32, dead last in the NFL.
They have tried all season long to fix all the things that they need to in the running game, and they haven't been successful so far. I'm wondering if this is a time to just sell out. Make sure you have 8 in the box every time, and bring a 9th and sometimes even a 10th to try and stop them from running the ball.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Fielded just inside the 20. It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And trotting out there leading them is their 4th-year quarterback.
I think his task in this game is really simple. Eliminate the turnovers. He threw 2 interceptions last week. I can't believe I led with that because he had 3 touchdown passes.
Right.
So there's a lot of good that he did, but he's got to take care of the ball better. The ball has to go to guys wearing the jerseys that they're wearing this week, not the opposition.
From the 31, here's 2nd down and 3. Richardson looking to throw this. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
Richardson on 3rd and short. He finds his man complete. That's Moss. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there. Needed 4. The Colts send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. 40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return. And the Eagles will have it taking over 1st and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. Got a man, it's Brown. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Hurts going to keep it running left. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Hurts. And a quick throw here, that's complete. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a 1st down. They will run straight ahead with Swift. He's got it to the 43 here.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
On 2nd down, here's the option. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Hurts. And this is going to be incomplete.
Yeah, it's still early in the game. No sense taking a chance on 3rd down and forcing one into traffic. So I like the wise play he made there. Get it to the sideline out of bounds, but no one's going to have a chance at it.
2nd drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. And the 1st drive, 3 and out. 2nd possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that 1st drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how the defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the 1st one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got a look at it, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. You look at this Eagle defense. This unit, they've struggled a little bit against the pass, ranked number 21 in the league.
What they lack in pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against some people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league, so there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
His fourth catch already in this first quarter. It's a first down. Richardson. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. The Colts at 3-1 here through their first 4 games. And they come in off a disappointment last time out. That put an end to their modest 3-game win streak.
And the key for them, as I see it, tightening things up on defense, because the offense did its part. They played well, but defensively, way too many lapses and big plays allowed. That ultimately doomed them in their last ball game.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Now Richardson back to throw it. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI.
Defense.
So pass interference, the call is so tough as a defender, I'd imagine, to time that up perfectly.
It certainly is difficult to get it exactly right, because sometimes you're looking at getting there fractions of seconds too early. That one looked a little more obvious. Always a tough penalty to officiate. Just ask the basketball refs when they have to officiate block and charge.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 14 carries, 99 yards, and a touchdown.
And those numbers have both he and his blockers motivated this week. They saw that yardage total climbing, but stopped short of 100. Every one of them has to be driven this week to help him reach the century mark.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Now it's Richardson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And the man open here is Strong. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Here's Richardson to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Richardson on 2nd and 10. He'll find a man over the middle. It's Pittman. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
3rd down.
Again, it's Richardson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Matt Gay now gets ready for the field goal try. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And Gay knocks this one through. And the Colts hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Number 87. It's a gain of 20. 1st down, Eagles.
On 1st down, Hurts. He'll find Swift out of the backfield. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there, because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of the play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling. Held it to an okay game.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Flushed out right. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a 1st.
1st down, Eagles.
Now back to throw. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Another try after the first down sack. Hurts over the middle, complete. It's Price. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession. And this offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. Play action. Here's Hurts. And this is caught at the 8. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Here comes the Colts offense now as they make their way onto the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're 1-2-3s and they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But we also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
1st and 10, Taylor now. Taken down at the 42.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Moss.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Richardson on the bootleg here. He's got his target. That's complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 43. Now Richardson. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 1. Now Richardson yet again. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 16. From the gun, it's Taylor. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Richardson looking to throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and just a yard.
It's 3rd and 1.
Back to throw. Richardson. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he is going to lose yardage here. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
It's 4th down.
Looking to throw. Richardson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Swift going to try up the middle. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the first. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down. The Eagles send out their punter now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And taken at the 46. 39-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Colts are set up well as they take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. They give to Taylor out of the gun. He'll take this to the 46. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the 1st down marker is here on 3rd. Operating from the gun, Richardson. That is caught. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Richardson looking to throw this. That is caught. Michael Pittman with it. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Michael Pittman, 35 yards. And the Colts have retaken the lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. On the handoff, this is Swift. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down. Hurts trying to hurry up the offense. From just shy of midfield, Hurts. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. He'll get this out to Barkley complete. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that'll make it 2nd down. Here's Hurts to throw. And from right side here, complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts' 20-yard line. From the gun, it's Hurts. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Price. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. Hurts sets up to throw it as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Hurts. Flush under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. To the back of the end zone, but too high. Over everybody and incomplete. And his kick is right there. It's good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So thanks to the late field goal, we are all tied up heading to intermission. Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Out come the Colts. They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
On second down, it's Richardson to throw it. He's got Strong going across the formation. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. Richardson. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Back to the air with Richardson. This is caught. Touchdown. Michael Pittman, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Colts come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point by Gain is up and good. And that makes it a 17-10 score. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. From the best players you've got to the top performers you have, they try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the pressure gets to him again. Grover Stewart getting him in for the sack. The Eagles send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And now a fair catch called for and taken just outside the 40-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. 3rd and long for Richardson. And it'll find the open man. That's complete. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. On 1st down, Richardson. Brought down, but not for 22 and a first. Here's Richardson to throw. Now he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Kyle Pitts from 8 yards out. And the Colts go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And a lead now up to 14. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. This taken in right around the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Hurts throw there taken in by Smith. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Eagles.
But first down, Hurts. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. Here's a handoff to Swift. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. This is 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll look to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Price. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 29-yard line.
And an Eagle first down.
On the option to give to Swift here. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
It's interesting going into this game. There was so much talk from both sides about who would control the line of scrimmage. I think we've seen who has it in this one so far.
Well, they've bottled him up. He's barely averaging over 3 yards a carry right now. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. So on now the field goal team for Philadelphia. He connected on his first. This time it's 39 yards away. And his kick here is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
From the end zone, it's Strong. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Colts offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
2nd and 7.
Richardson now on 2nd down. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. That's taking it around the 40. Call it an even 40-yard punt. 7, though, on the return. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
At the 46-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Price. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
A gain of 14. First down.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Indianapolis. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the 4th quarter. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
2nd down. Here's Hurts. Over the middle here to Brown. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts 19.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
They'll look to throw here. He finds his man. Complete. It's Price. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 13.
Back to the running game with Swift. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Eagles have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Hurts will throw. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good.
As we prepare for these games, we've noticed offensive coordinators have had an expanded playbook on 2-point conversion tries because they never know when they may have to use it during a game.
But that also means the defense probably has more for these situations too, right?
No doubt about it. I think for the most part, defenses will be aggressive on 2-point tries. They want to get after the offense and make them force the issue.
And here the defense wins. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. Again, it's Taylor. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
On 3rd down, here's Richardson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Look at the big man wonder. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Kyle Pitts with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Colts look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
Eagles 19.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Eagles on 3rd down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This is 3rd and 4. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down, it would appear. And yes, the chain gang going to move the sticks. They take a risk on 4th and 4, but they get it by a full yard. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw again. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that will bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 3 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts. Out route, and it's complete to Brown. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 42.
A gain of 12. First down, Philadelphia.
Here's Hurts to throw. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Hurts sets up to throw it. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. On 4th down, here's the option. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. So they get the conversion on 4th, and now from the 25, they operate with a 1st and 10. Hurts. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Play action. Here's Hurts. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the Colts pick it up. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. They run once more with Taylor. And they'll stop him after a gain of a couple to the 33. Here is 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Richardson looking to throw this. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Colts are closing in on a 4-1 start as they extend their 4th quarter lead. An extra point by Gay is up and good. And that will make this a 19-point game. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, They were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's caught. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Hurts. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 43. They go play action with Hurts. He's going deep for Brown. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Hurts going down the middle, and it's complete. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. Over the middle, complete. It's Price. Now they got to get to the line quickly. 2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Price. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A.J. Brown, halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Eagles have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Point after, right down the middle. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. And the Colts are going to recover the football. And that should be enough to get them home. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for the Colts, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1, and they will hit the road next week. Meanwhile, for Philadelphia, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss, and they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Coming to you from the venue that hosted the Super Bowl back in February of '06. Welcome to Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Detroit Lions. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. This fielded right at the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
Partner, is that what you call a quick hitter? That was actually a bolt of lightning, wasn't it? Right out of the gate.
And, of course, on the heels of him winning AFC Offensive Player of the Week 1 week ago. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's Pacheco once again. They'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there. But, Charles, something we talked about last week, when you start believing whether you're in the midst of a special season or not. Well, now they're at 6-0. Are you still trying to tamp down the expectations in that locker room?
Well, to me, it's less about tamping down expectations and much more about not getting ahead of yourself as a team. And, look, they've got to play each game individually, right? Many teams talk about being 1-0 at the end of each and every game each week. To me, you got to understand you cannot win the Super Bowl in October. And even though this is a top 5 rushing offense, and we see this especially early in the game, they're going to do their best to keep you honest. They don't want you getting the habit of stacking the box, so that's a good throw there, and they're able to come up with the first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Mahomes going to throw. Finding Hardman here over the middle. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down. Well, this defense for the Lions, they played extremely well last week in that win over Green Bay.
Yeah, we're definitely in top form. And pitched a shutout, as a matter of fact. That's the cherry on top of a great week of preparation. And you know what? These guys are eager to keep it going. Some motivation this week, not an issue.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Pacheco. Fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense, because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Jack Campbell with a pick. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And they will finally run him down but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football, but at the same time you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Again, it's Gibbs. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
We got a little bit of everything on that run. Offensive line creating some space, but how about the guy running behind his pads into the end zone?
What does that mean when a guy says running behind his pad?
Means that he's going to be a physical runner. That way he's able to use his shoulder pads, his forearms, anything to ward off people and power his way forward.
Now as they line up and kick this one away. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Kelsey, and it's 3rd and short. You talk about this Lions defense. They played extremely well last week in that win over the Packers.
Yeah, they pitched a shutout in that game, didn't they? And those don't come around all that often in the NFL. The ability to keep someone out of the end zone and also from kicking one through the post. Well done.
And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. He's got him in, complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw here complete to Kelsey. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Week 7 action, and we've got a 7-point game here in the second quarter. And this offense hoping to change that right here.
Hey, 15. Attack.
Now Mahomes. Over the middle, it's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 2-yard line.
2 yards to go, 2nd down. They'll bring a tight end in motion left. A run by Pacheco on 2nd down. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. Keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least run before you decide to throw the football.
The Chiefs on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's third and he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Chiefs are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Gone. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. First down, Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup. The give, right side for Gibbs. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The Lions sitting at a very solid 4-2 record through the first 6 weeks. They come in playing pretty good football, winners of 4 of their last 6 games.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 yards there and a Lion first down.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down.
Brought down back at the 43-yard line.
To throw is Goff. It's Williams on the catch. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
He's airing it out for Williams. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down. Jamal Agnew is deep to return it. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Attack, attack! Yellow!
Throwing now is Mahomes. It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Hilton's first catch, good for a first down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Mahomes now to throw. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Now Mahomes throwing on second down. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. He's fresh off that 3-touchdown performance last week that got him AFC Offensive Player of the Week. So you know that he was already on their radar. Now he's maybe even a bigger plane on their radar.
Bigger plane. I mean, he is the big dot on that screen that they're looking at and saying, how in the heck do we stop him? They're going to try a bunch of different things, different people covering him. But right now, he's locked in and is in sync with his quarterback.
And again, it's Mahomes. He finds his man, Sky Moore. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 33. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first, 18 yards that time. Mahomes now on first down. Catch is made by Hardman. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A good pickup there, 21 yards. From down at the 12, it's first and 10. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. And that's caught. It's Kelce. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelce with career touchdown number 91. He joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others. And the Chiefs have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Point after try forthcoming. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now, they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down, Goff. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch, I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Here's Goff now on 2nd down. This is caught by Williams.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
They'll come up now 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Goff. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Lions first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him to make.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 18. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Tackle made by Eric Kendricks.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
It'll go as a gain of 4, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Now gone. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Jalen Waddle from 13 yards out. And the Lions are an extra point away from evening this one up. Elliott on for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. Separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Again, it's Pacheco. And just not much to be had there. 1 yard out to the 10. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. To throw, it's Mahomes. And it is caught. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down, that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 57 yards rushing for him now to this point. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, I love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing. Because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
3 quarters in the books. Couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Now here's Mahomes. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Mahomes firing complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 29-yard line. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Open man, it's the tight end Kelsey. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
They'll run here with Pacheco. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Once more, it's Pacheco. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
And now 3rd and goal coming up. The loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder. And they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Isaiah Pacheco with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Chiefs go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Now the try here for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From the end zone, here comes Williams. Oh, good-looking return set up here. He's past the 30. He will score. Touchdown, Lions.
One of the most exciting plays in football. A kickoff return for a touchdown. And in all the excitement, let's not lose sight of the fact that now the pressure shifts to that snapper, holder, and kicker. This extra point is really important.
Elliott now to add the extra point. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. Well, this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Oh, that would have been a nice one to hit on in a tie game. You start to think that one big play, maybe the next big play, could turn out to be the game winner. They took the big shot, but it winds up incomplete.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I like what I'm seeing from them here. A tie game in the fourth quarter. They understand the situation. They don't need to be in any rush. Go ahead and huddle up and run your offense. That last completion put them in a nice position to take the lead in this game.
Here's Pacheco headed right to about the 40-yard line.
I think if we put together a job description for a middle linebacker, we would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
Love a guy that can do that. We saw a perfect example of it right there. Here's a 2nd and 8. Give to Pacheco off the option. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. 71 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
That's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
Downtown between Brush Street and I-375. That's where we're located in the heart of Detroit at Ford Field, which first opened back in 2002. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Detroit Lions. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And they will elect to not bring this one out, as our first drive will begin at the 25. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. You talk about this Lions defense. They played extremely well last week in that win over the Packers.
And all defensive teams that I know talk about creating turnovers. Takeaways, they call them. And anytime you can get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really, really good performance. They exceeded that number in a big way.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Against a team coming off a win, just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
Now Mahomes. Incomplete.
That was the first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Lions will take over. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their own 21. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
On 2nd down, here's Goff. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 1st down Lions on a pickup of 13.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. The Lions sitting at a very solid 4-2 record through the first 6 weeks. They come in playing pretty good football, winners of 4 of their last 6 games.
And even though it's the offense at center stage now, there should be a spotlight shining on the defense because they're really the star of this show. A terrific game last week, able to pitch a shutout on the road. And I don't care who you play. That's a sign that you got a ball club firing at peak efficiency when both sides are working well.
Now a give to Gibbs, running left. And he's across the 45. It'll be second down. This defense for the Chiefs, they were very good in the win over Dallas a week ago.
And while you can't actually see confidence rising in a unit, you feel like you can. And when you look at this team, you definitely think that it is, because anytime you can tell your offense, just get us a couple of touchdowns, we got this thing locked down, that's when you know you're playing well.
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 29-yard line. 25 yards there on the catch and run. Well, it seems pretty clear on this opening drive that they want to get him involved, not only, Charles, in the run game, but in the pass game as well. And he can be such a weapon for them when they utilize him this way.
And, partner, you know I'm a veteran, right? In other words, that means a little bit older. Back in my day, we used to call a guy like this a workhorse, except he carried the ball all the time. Now they get it to him a variety of ways, but you're right. They want to run their offense through him.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's a second down and 9. Goff now looking to throw. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But they approached up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on third down. Out of the gun, Goff. Look at the big fella go. And in for the Lions, touchdown. A great play there. With touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Lions are on the board first here this afternoon. Both sides of the football in sync early. You force the 3 and out, and then you take it down, score points.
You know what that tells me? They sold their game plan really well. Head coach said, listen, we're just going to stop them on 3 and out. We're going to take the ball downfield and score. But he also told them how it was going to happen. They're going to run this. We're going to stop it. Then we're going to take the ball. They won't be able to keep up with us. And they got it done.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. And this one is incomplete.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. First down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage, 17 on the play.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
Now it's Mahomes again. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. You talk about this Lions defense. This unit, 3rd best in the NFL in stopping the run.
Numbers don't tell you everything, but they do paint a pretty good picture. We're talking about 2 top 5 units going at each other. One in running the ball, one in stopping the run.
And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. He finds his man, Sky Moore. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. A pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
On first down, Mahomes. Over the middle and complete to Moore. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Had to get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defense is a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward, incomplete pass. Mahomes will try again on second down. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Here's Mahomes to throw. He finds Moore in the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from drawing level. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter. Out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
Andy Reid, never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. Mahomes will throw for it. And it'll be intercepted. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And next up...
And off we go from SoFi Stadium. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. They'll be led out by a Heisman runner-up during his college days. It's the versatile Jalen Hurts.
And no excitement unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers, because the only excitement he really generated was the one interception he threw.
Yeah, no touchdown passes.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that. And they lost the game. So I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets. And bottom line, how do they get a win?
Options galore here. Second and a few inches. Hurts sets up to throw it. He's got Ayuk once again. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks. Hurts. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help this.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Samson Ebukam, it's his 20th sack of the season as he continues what could be a record-setting campaign. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Brandon Graham, that's now back-to-back sacks, and it brings up 4th down. On is the punter man as he boots this one away. The call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. So now the Rams will get their first opportunity with a football. As we get a peek at their dynamic signal caller hailing from Mississippi State, it's Dak Prescott.
It was fun getting ready for this game, wasn't it? Because normally we talk to the coaches and the players. I think you and I asked to talk to the trainer to see how his arm is going to be.
A lot of ice after last week.
After last week's game, boy, what a performance that was. And you know who else is having fun? Receivers. Because they get a chance to do what they do best, which is go out and catch the ball.
Yeah, that last week effort, he threw for well over 400 yards. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Here's the former NFL rushing champ. It's Jonathan Taylor. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41. From the 41, here's a 2nd and 4. Here's Prescott. Open man downfield is Ridley. And now lined up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now Prescott. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Pass interference. Defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Here's Hurts to throw. That's going to be caught by Samuel. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Throwing is Hurts. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Fair catch called for and made at about the 32-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. They'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. They run once more with Taylor. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And it looks like one of the DBs has it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Do you remember in preseason when we were going to the different training camps and visiting teams, and we always would see the running backs working out and going through those gauntlet drills, and, guys either slapping at the ball or the machines. You got to learn to take care of it.
Yeah, they lost it there. Big fumble. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Quentin Williams busting through to get him for a loss of 6. On 2nd down, Eckler. A solid stiff arm. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They get 17 on that one. Move the chains. 1st down, Seahawks. Now back to throw. Open man is Samuel, complete. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. From the 20, here's a 2nd down and 4. He'll drop to throw. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. This defense for the Rams, they were terrific a week ago in that win over Detroit.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. That's to the tight end, Mallory. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Back to throw again. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Samson Abuka able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown, Seahawks. Will Mallory with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Seahawks are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Out comes Calvin Ridley and the offense for their next drive. As we find ourselves in Week 17, he's already well over the 1,000-yard mark. So there's no pressure there. We'll just see where this final tally ends.
And I love what you just talked about.
Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. Prescott from the gun. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. On third down, it's Prescott. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And the momentum just continuing to build and build for them. They had the touchdown, their last drive to tie the game. Now their defense does its job. And Charles, all of a sudden, they've got a chance to capture the lead here.
And we're seeing a really nice exhibition of what coaches love to call complementary football. Offense gets a tie, defense does its job, gets the ball right back, and their teammates now have momentum. What a nice job they're doing, all doing it together.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1. 7-7, our score after 1. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. He'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on 3rd down. A 1st down carry here for Johnson. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. 2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw. He gets this one to Johnson. They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on 3rd down.
And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Prescott. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Now a 2nd and 2. Off the play fake. Prescott. That is caught. Rashad Bateman. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. On play action, Prescott. And that is caught. It's Ridley. Touchdown, LA! 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Rams have taken the lead.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. Santos with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Returning from his end zone is Ty Johnson. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. Out to the flat here for Johnson. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Hurts. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. Runs through the contact. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1. Here's Braden Mann now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Out comes Calvin Ridley and the offense for their next drive. He's already approaching 100 yards and has the touchdown. I'm sure on that opposite sideline right now, they're scratching their heads saying, all right, what do we do?
And the hard part is, even if you limit him to a short catch, he has that make-you-miss ability to take it for big yardage and put in the end zone again. So trying to blanket him is very difficult, but ultimately, you've got to find a way to put him on the ground, tackle him, and he doesn't make that easy.
Well, they're struggling with that so far. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. Oh, nice move. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down. To throw is Prescott. That's for Bateman, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only 1st down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on 2nd down.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Byron Young in there to drop him, and that is the 7th time tonight that he has gone down. Play action. Here's Hurts. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the 2nd half of this contest.
And Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Samson Ebukam bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And returning it, here's Hamler. Found good room to run there. Returns it 14 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. So he stopped for no gain. And it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Prescott. Over the middle, that's caught by Taylor. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. This one incomplete. Almost picked off by the rookie, but he couldn't quite look it in. And now it's 4th down. Here's Mitch Wishnowsky now. Johnson to return it. Unable to corral him. He fights through. A nice return that time. Gets 12 yards back. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession in the 1st half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Complete. Jefferson the target. 7 yards there and a first down. Throwing is Hurts. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
What we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. Out now is the punter, Braden Mann. And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is. At the 6-yard line. Well, the Rams going to take over late in this first half. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Prescott now on second down. Throwing, completing, quick to Calvin Ridley. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Meanwhile, Prescott's throw here into the hands of Boyd. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Prescott yet again. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. Now Prescott. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. On first down, Hurts. The throw out wide going to be incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. They'll set up to throw. Middle of the field to Jefferson. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Hurts throw caught by Gray. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Hopkins' kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach.
All right.
Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play. And not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Prescott on first down. Slant pass to Boyd. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Prescott now. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Meanwhile, Dak's throw complete there to Bateman. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. And again, it's Prescott. To the right side, complete to Taylor. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up second down. Off the play fake, Prescott. Crossing route, catch made by Johnson. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 20-yard line. From the red zone now, Prescott. Again, it's Johnson. Touchdown, Rams. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Rams take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Quick hitter here, it's complete. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. From the 25, here's 2nd and 4. Up the middle, Johnson. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety, being able to hit people with the run and the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU. Well done.
And this third down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. Hurts. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A give up the middle to Johnson. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Again, it's Johnson. And he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset. And Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Samson Abuka make that now 4 sacks for him in tonight's ball game. On is the punter man as he boots this one away. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. Out comes Calvin Ridley and the offense for their next drive. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Second down, Prescott. And his throw here is incomplete.
This defense can use some more of these types of plays. How about him reading it, driving on the football, and he's right there for the pass breakup.
To throw is Prescott. That is caught. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. From just shy of midfield, here's a 2nd and 8. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. 55 yards rushing for him here as he starts to close in now on 1,200 yards for the season.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 36.
Up the middle, here's Taylor.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
2nd down and 8.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott.
There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
And it's complete right back to Ridley. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9.
Line of scrimmage, the 9. 2nd and about a yard.
Prescott to throw it. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
On 3rd down, here's Taylor.
Fighting through. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. Now Prescott. And this is going to be incomplete. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down. Santos' kick is up and through, and the lead grows to 14 at 24-10. So the lead grows here incrementally, but I think the way their defense is playing, you feel okay with just getting through.
They've definitely been stout so far, but now that could all change because if one guy gets loose for 70 yards, this is a different game. But as it stands, field goals are good. Just keep adding to that lead.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Play action. Here's Hurts.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Here's Hurts to throw.
Flushed out right. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
His throw incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
Flush to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Samson Abuka able to put it into that play, and in so doing puts an end to this 3rd quarter.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4.
And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
First down, Prescott. He'll drop this down to Taylor. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. So the completion good for just 3. And it's second down.
And 7 at the 24-yard line.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Johnson's got it complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Taylor. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Again, it's Taylor. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 46-yard line.
On the handoff, Taylor. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 7.
On third down, it's Prescott. Work in the middle of it. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They trail by 2 scores in the 4th, and their defense did its job getting the fumble recovery. And time to see what this offense has left in the tank. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 22-yard line.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Gain of 16 yards. First down, Seattle.
Throwing is Hurts. Got his open man. It's Mallory. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Samson Abuka in there to get him again. That is sack number 6, one off the NFL record of 7. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The Seahawks go for it, but can't convert. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. On 1st and 10, Prescott. Throw right side here, taken in by Bateman. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
At the 47-yard line.
Throwing, Prescott. And that one complete downfield to Johnson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Now a give to Taylor. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
22-yard line.
Prescott now. And his throw is incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. So on comes Cairo Santos now for the field goal try. This to make it a 3-score game late. Santos' kick is up and through, and that will extend their lead even further. So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
Well, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. And out now come the Seahawks. And the complexion of this one has really changed a fair amount. That last field goal makes it a 3-score game, so they need points in a hurry with time dwindling in the fourth quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. That's to the tight end, Mallory. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Hurts. Dumping it off for Johnson. So no gain on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop.
Hurts fumbles it. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. The good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. And he's going to go down again. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. They'll run here with Taylor. And a little bit of space there, takes it inside the 5 to the 3. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now they bring a receiver in motion right. Here's Taylor again, but he will go backwards as he's stopped for a loss. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll try and run Taylor. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, but they do keep him out of the end zone, and now it's 4th down. Well, if this defense can hold him to a field goal here, what a win that would be.
Not just a win on the possession, but psychologically take over the ball game. But this started with 1st and goal, so they were in 4-down territory right from the beginning. I say you finish it off and go for the touchdown.
Prescott to throw on 4th. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. Touchdown! Jonathan Taylor. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams extend their fourth quarter lead, and they are closing in now on a 14-win campaign. This has just really been a solid second half from them, CD, as they add another touchdown to the lead and they start to pull away in what was once a close ball game.
Yeah, they actually put the Jets on in this one, didn't they? Put a little cherry on top with that touchdown. Now we just got to play out this final minute, and they'll get a chance to celebrate a very hard-earned victory.
Santos with the extra point, and the lead is now 24. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it was all finished off by the Jonathan Taylor touchdown catch. And he returns this to the 22. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the fourth quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
Able to find Willis. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Quinnen Williams, his second sack of the night. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Hurts sets up to throw it. And that is incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Throw out wide is incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Prescott, he goes down to a knee, and that should just about do it. So the L.A. Rams with a victory here. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for L.A., they improved to 14-2 with still one game left to be played in this regular season. That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from Los Angeles.